Hey, hi guys, just finishing making this video, just editing it up at the moment. Just thought I'd give you a quick update before the video starts. Everything in the video as far as I'm aware is correct. However, I've got to stress I'm not a diesel specialist. I am a qualified mechanic with about 8-9 years experience in the automatic transmission field. There was nothing wrong with the diesel pump except the fact that it had started to leak from some of the external seals. So instead of paying someone $1,100-$1,200 to go through the pump, I thought I would give it a go myself. Did run into a couple of little hiccups along the way, but yeah, so it's vehicle's running good. Probably put about 500,000 k's on it since the injector pump. Going really well, no dramas thus far. All in all, I'd say it's a reasonably simple job from a mechanical standpoint if you are a mechanic. Maybe a bit out of the league of the home do-it-yourselfer, though in saying that I went into doing this with absolutely no experience and not knowing anyone who had any experience in it. So anyway, you just can have a look and decide at your own discretion what you just want to do. Other than that, yeah, enjoy. Hopefully it helps. I've actually since found a Toyota workshop manual for the 1HZ that breaks down the internal components of the pump and goes through it all. So I will try and link that in the description of this video and go from there. So right, guys, cheers, hope you enjoy. Okay, so top is off. Let's see. That little here, that just fell off. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. That thing on the lobby sits in here and connects to that spring. As for anything in here, we've got a little spring just in here, which is the same spring here, and so that's got something to do with moving those flaps in and out. Don't ask me what the crap they are. I'm guessing there's something to do with fuel modulation or governor. I don't have a cooking clue. Anyway, the joys and the joys. Okay, so interesting. I was just looking at this. This is possibly why it seems arse about face. So that right there is the fuel screw, which comes through to the inside of this part of the housing. Right here, for those of you who aren't carrying on, fuel screw. That is coming down and pushing on this thingamabobby, which is pivoted. Oh, I'm going to give a pointer here. Down in here. Don't know how well you can see that, but if we move this, you can see there's a plunger moving down right down the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right down in here. So that's possibly why it seems a little bit counterintuitive that you wind the fuel screw in to get more fuel. Alright. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to try and set this up here as gradually as I can to try and see what's going on here. Okay, so this tube is sprung. This has actually got quite a reasonable spring tension on it. Something just fell. That just fell. Alright, now we're into the scary shit. Okay, so this little guy down here has just dropped. He's meant to be up in here somewhere, I know that much. I'm just going to try and roll this up here. There, I'll pull this out anyway. Okay, note to self. If you're going to pull this apart, this back section, stand it up and then shit won't fall all over the place on you. Okay, so there's 5 of these little contraptions. It's pretty easy to see where they go. You can see the one that's missing just there. Now, let me get this apart again. You can see that there's 2 bits to this. These just slide out. It just doesn't want to come out at the moment. There we go. So 2 dart. Now this washer is actually beveled, and the bevel, as you can sort of see there, this side over here is like the high side, this side is the cup side, would sit that way. So high side out here, cup side towards the centre of the pump. Okay, this little kahuna goes down in here. Sits in there with those 2 tangs. Make sure that's lined up. Then we've got this little sucker, which I don't have a clue what it does, but it goes down in there. In this space I've got to work out which way around its orientation goes because it just dropped. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Okay, so after going back and rehashing the dismantle video, which was very handy in itself, this little kahuna, which as you can see has a port on one side and a machine service on the other, and there is a measurement difference as well, just for those of you who are asking. It goes shiny side up if you put it in the pump like so. That little hole has to line up with that little stud thingamajinka in this thing. Something like that. Come over here, we've got a couple of springs. Nothing too fancy. I'm not going to go pulling this housing down anymore because there's no other seals that I can see, and if there is, I should be able to change them externally anyway. So yeah, okay. Another little by the by, these little pins that go in here that hold those little springs. Got a cup washer and a flat washer. So okay, so looking down in here, we've got this little dowel here. Now that has to line up with the keyway. And what I've been led to believe, which is how it comes apart, so that can go 2 ways. That could also be over this side, but it's got to line up with the lovely keyway. So okay guys, we're back. We've got the back housing on. Pardon the sirens. A little bit finicky, set it all up like so. Putting all the springs and shit in is a bit of a pain in the butt. But yeah, so we've got a couple of little kahunas on each side here. And the top to go back on, and we should be done. Okay, again, this is sprung. Don't know what's behind here. Couple of shims, couple of springs, nothing major. We've got a square section O-ring. Other side was just the same mice. The springs basically, I will include a photo. But just basically same O-ring on the other side. No differences.